I heard y'all. I heard y'all looking for him. He ain't seen me yet. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
Word.
My head. Get ready to switch my headsets up. The CC show in the building. Coach,
Yes,
what's happening? What's happening? What's
I gotta
happening?
get my
How
mic
goes it?
right.
How goes it? Let me get my
It is
I gotta
hoops.
switch
I'm
my headsets
home,
up. Hoops, I'm home. What's the word?
man. Let me get this mic right here. All right, is the mic right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good.
All right. Hoops, I'm home, man. It is great to be back with fam with you. He says, Coach Coleman, fan, there's new things going on in life. But I'm glad the show is back. We're here, back and better, most improved. I'm loving the logo. I'm loving. We've had a lot. I'm gonna go by your flow, but it's been an interesting WNBA stuff going on. It's been interesting. It's been real interesting, to say the least. Lisa Pew, Marcus, I got him.
I want to make sure that we take the time and really give coaches flowers, giving back to the community. Reverend Coleman, man, congratulations. Appreciate
Thank
everything
you.
you're doing in the community, brother. Um, tell us about what you've been doing. How you been? What's been going on with you?
Man, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean, just real brief before we jump into our show, what I do in the community is there's, men and women that when they have challenges with mental health and what we call substance use disorder, and they're in transition homes. And what we try to do is find work for them that they can do to encourage them and lift them and see if they're ready to get back into the workforce. And so that's pretty much what it is. Also, we're in a food disparity, so I'm part of a food network with other churches where we make sure that our friends that are on the street, homeless or in transition, making sure they have food monthly, even if they receive food assistance. That's still never enough in the times that we're in. So we're always making sure that I'm part of a network where we just support individuals getting to interviews, anything we can, making sure they have the proper dress, walking them through applications, and trying to help them even with their reading. There's adults, people say kids, there's adults that don't read well, so encouraging them to continue to improve their reading. So there's so many things out there you could do within your reach. You just got to find your passion. So what we try to do in the community is just raise up people within our local community so they can pass it on. So that's what we're working on out here in RVA, Richmond, Virginia.
All right. I mean, hey, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, man. Glad that you back. Glad that you back. Have you been watching any hoops? Have you been watching any hoops?
I've been watching a little bit, and I'm just I'm still upset about Letitia Amer not getting enough playing time. When I went and looked and watched at a minutes, it's like spots like when you need a break in case of glass. So I'm frustrated with that still because that is what you just call it. You have a conglomerated talent in one person that's not being tapped into, that's not being used or um, appreciated. So that frustrates me. Also, I got to go back to I thought it was I love even though in the cup the commission cup, even though the Aces came up, I love the leadership that Jackie O showed and pushed in that moment, and so that took her, and I think the team to another level. That prepares your team for playoff toughness, and so watching that, I enjoyed that. I am very disappointed in going back. I know I'm late, but I want to say I'm very disappointed in how they mismanaged, and disrespected AT, Alyssa Thomas, a person that's helped build and develop and put fans in the seats for years of this program, and then it comes down to this in this friction of political climate. And then maybe some talk about, so I don't care for that. But then earlier yesterday game, it shows you that I think really was no Olivia Miles for the Lynx, and Lynx lose to Connecticut. I don't know what's going on there, but so here's the thing: when you have fresh fresh, youthful legs that helps, but then also when you see against the Lynx that they still don't have the post presence. So you watch those things. Oh, sorry. did I touch on one of them? Let me pay attention.
No, my bad. That's why I went off camera. Go ahead.
I said, let me pay. Okay, I thought I ain't want to touch on Marquise yet.
No. I'm over here overproducing.
So and then even with the New York Commissioner Cup, you still see a lot of holes there. You still see they got a lot of ways to go, and the judge and jury is still out on that. But one thing I want to say that I hope Sidney Johnson, Washington Mystics, he's got to figure something out. Got to what do you call fine tune that system. I like what he's doing, but you don't want to lose the engagement when you have a youthful team like that. You're at 500, right? You're right there. So, but also maybe wonder when I look at that.
Coach, quit playing. Sidney Johnson better get a point guard.
Right.
He better go get a point guard. What you mean? It ain't okay. It's not okay in Washington.
No, you're right. It's not because you should be following your progress.
It's not okay. And guess what? Sidney? You'll pay the price.
Lassett, DC needs Lassett tonight. I think it's a good thing for Lassett to move on from LA. I really do. I think that's a positive actually for tonight because I do. I mean, it really.
Who else? Who left at the Sparks? Oh, yep. I seen Cam Brink on the bench looking like she was looking for her freedom last night. She did. She looked like she was looking for her freedom. Like she was looking for. How am I gonna get out of here?
Look, when we had Juneteenth and Fourth of July,
she's like,
it is. It's starting to smolder. Sparks are flying, and it's not good sparks.
You said smolder, smolder, man. Hey, bro, it's on fire. It's on fire. Straight up, it's on fire. It's on fire. And here's the thing. And I only because Don said gloves off. So since Don said gloves off, it's gloves off for everybody. So here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me take the Reverend down. Hold on, Rev. I don't want you up here for this part. Hold on. To the LA Sparks. How y'all treating my Gamecocks? Okay, now let me bring it back. Hey, Rev, I got you back now. It's all good. Gotta protect you, Rev.
Thank you.
Gotta protect you.
I appreciate it, but
so here's the thing. Latson. Okay, I said Latson could go to Washington, right? You said Washington,
right.
But here's the thing. You also have Skylar now benched in Chicago. How is that going to work out?
Does that
mean Skylar wants out?
Yeah, that's what it looking like. The media, she told somebody where to go and how to get there, and they wasn't going to tell her what to do.
So, Skylar still. I mean, I don't know. Latson could go to Washington. Skylar could go to Washington.
Right.
Atlanta look like they need a point guard.
They need a true guard.
Looks like Minnesota need a backup point guard. Right?
Yes, they do. They
do.
Told
y'all.
That's
but
reality.
I told y'all, if Olivia Miles go down, they in trouble. I told y'all that.
That's a wrap. Yep. Because when you let Connecticut sneak up on you, it showed.
Whoa. Mocha Latte, are you saying KP as in Kelsey, the offense plum, had that look like she was trying to go someplace? Hell no. She got to stay right where she at. Hey, you know, what was that song, Coach? We built this city. Yeah. We built this city on rock and roll. Yeah. No, she got to stay right there. She built this city, this KP thing.
And that's what she asked for, right?
Hell no. She got to stay.
Right.
Hell no. Nope, Kelsey. You here. You right here. It's your city, homie. It's your city. I mean, coach, there's so many places we could start.
Right.
So many places we could start.
It's okay. Whatever you feel, whatever the vibe is, we gonna rock with it.
Uh, let's start in Indiana.
Woo! 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 Anybody go to Arby's? Huh, man. I'm first and foremost, I can't. I'm upset that we have a Gamecock over there, and you got to deal with that shenanigans. And then now, um, I'm not shocked, but I'm disappointed in Coach White and the stances and the lack of stances that she takes. But the thing is, though, when pressure comes, it shows your true color. What you lean to, it comes out in pressure time. So I don't say it's a mistake or it's dancing on that fine line. So I, man, it's like it's not even basketball anymore. And we got CC and Fisher. It's all this other stuff that takes away from the talent that you had there that can play. And here's the thing: last season we saw how much better a team is without the spoil. Remember the cartoon, the Brats, when they spelled the letter Z. How much better a team is without the Brats?
So
And Sophie Cunningham too.
I didn't watch the the cartoon, but I do remember. I had nieces that all they wanted was Bratz down shit for Christmas. So go ahead.
And so I'm so over the tandem of this. So because it's just taken away from the talents of the other people there, and then you put good black women players in a position where they got to be like protect the white woman. I am so over that. I'm so over it, and it's unfair to those young professionals that are caught in that position, and it's a double standard when they're in Indiana. Oh my goodness, and that's another part. So, but this is the twilight zone we're in when politics and basketball have intertwined, and political ideologies are allowed to infiltrate heavily. Right? There's always a policy in politics in anything you do, but we're saying as far as the grand scheme of it, and that's what we're seeing taking place and affecting a team in the play. And so, you know, I enjoy watching Kelsey Mitchell play. She's a scorer. She can shoot, but it's hard to do that when you have all the unnecessary and questionable behaviors and actions and double standards that you see going on. And so I have a bitter taste in my mouth because part of how the disrespect towards AT Alyssa Thomas, and I'm gonna say her name because she's professional in this moment because she put more time into it than the spoiled brat before. And so how they get it together. I feel for AB. AB is carrying it through. Respect to her, but I would be trying to get out of there if I was AB. And I definitely will. I think AB deserves better than get Raven out of there. Because I don't know where the thing is, Coach White, where's your head? Where's your brain? Get your head in. He was in high school. Get your head in the game. That's what I have on Indiana. I mean, when they play well is when it's without two people on the court. I really say that those two people that cause other stuff. So the Bugs have some there.
What's up?
I was reading that about Coach White.
Ain't nobody got time for that. She does no. She has the same choice. She has the same choice that Christy Sides had, and Christy Sides decided I did it my way. I'm doing it my way, and the tweet was perfect. I left it better than I found it, as she did. So Stephanie White ain't stuck between a rock and a hard place. Now, I had gave Stephanie White. I had gave Steph White the benefit of the doubt. I gave her. Stephanie White is not stuck between a rock and a hard place. I gave Stephanie White the opportunity to build a case, and I told y'all that the indictment was ready. Go pick it up. She didn't go get it. She didn't go get it. That's on her. That's on Stephanie. Y'all can go back and count at least 4 or 5 games. How many have they lost? 8. At least 4 or 5 of these games they lost because they didn't have Raven on the floor and the defense on the floor at the end of the game. Period.
Yeah.
That's coaching.
That's coaching. Because you don't want the.
And here's the thing: the blueberry turnover doesn't maximize herself. The coach got to maximize the blueberry turnover. The blueberry turnover don't maximize the goddamn baker, right?
Right. Right.
How the fuck you gonna let the Twinkie be in charge?
Right.
You know what I mean? Fuck, that don't make no sense.
Right.
No.
Ho-hos.
No. The ding dongs is in charge.
Right.
Come on. Coach. Hold on, let me get this right. It's
what you got?
We just didn't even speak to nobody when we came in. So hold on.
Oh man, excuse me. Charge it to my head and my heart, man.
Michelle Stevens is so excited to start talking. Michelle Sessions, what's happening? Brett Richard, what's happening?
Yeah.
Marcus JTV, Lisa Pugh, what's the word?
Marcus the intern.
Miracle, what's happening? Mocha Latte, what's the word? What's the word? Montreal, what's happening?
Montreal.
Trying to make sure I speak to most everybody. Let me see. It's been a while. Show me right what's happening. Right? Divine 101, what's happening? Dr. Ivy Girl, what's the word? Yeah, blue on the sparks for sure.
Scholar Day, yeah. I mean, really, who expected that to really go the distance of the season? You know, just difficult.
What's going on? Oh. Money, what's up? Oh, keep going, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to go back to that. I mean, Skylar Diggins, and she's a competitor and passionate person, and you're not really not going to change a person's fiber. So I don't think anything is wrong. I don't think there's something wrong with Skylar. I think is like when you don't get a coaching staff that respect or say this is the passion, this is the bet, this is that they come from, because it's called meshing or bringing the generations together because you have multi-generational connections on a basketball team. You do, right? Because you got young, old men, your middies, and then your vets. Or sometime in the near future they'll move on to things beyond the basketball court. And so, I think that's a coaching staff to kind of find the connection, how you intertwine that and say, hey, this is how they present their value. They're not me, and then you find what it is in coaching. You develop a communication culture or your team. So I'm not saying it's all the staff, but it really does, right? Because the communication and the terminology comes from the coaching staff and really to connect the dots. And so I'm not going to put everything on Scholar as one player, while there may be some concern of distance, because you never want to take away what gives a player their edge. Huh?
What are you addressing?
No, I'm just saying, just maybe some concerns or things is maybe not meshing for Skylar Diggins at the Chicago Sky.
Of course not. That's all Skylar a dream.
Right. She blacked out. She blacked out, crashed out behind closed doors.
Well, first of all, I wonder how they presented it to her, right?
Right.
So it's all in how you. It ain't what you do. It's how you do it all the time, right? So if it's Skylar, we think we got a chance to really make a run, but we want to do something with you like what Jewel Lloyd did, and see if we can put you on the bench and have you come be that spark and get us over the hump. That's not different than, sit your ass down, or I don't know what they told her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they presented it, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it. I wonder how it was presented to her. I feel like from the beginning, they sold Skylar on this being Skylar's team. They showed up at media day and said the last thing that they wanted to do was have a pissed off Skylar, and we not 50% into the season, and Skylar's pissed off. We might be almost right at 50% into the season for some people.
So there's something that they're not coming through with or not even being consistent in that mutual agreement, right? I mean, possibly.
Well, so part of the problem, okay, so besides the fact that Rakia went down, which is okay, we get that part. Besides the fact that Dejanay Carrington hasn't played one minute of basketball for Chicago Sky, we get that point. And then you got just the losing and then the injuries at the beginning of the season. So besides Rakia, you had Jaquez go out. You brought in Natasha Cloud. It was kind of weird to me. It looks like, and this is not a personal. This is a basketball analysis. It looks like it's a tug of war between whose team it is. Before Sloop gets back, right? You got Natasha Cloud and Skylar Diggins trying to figure out whose team it is, and so then that in itself causes some inconsistencies with the team, and then you got them inconsistently going into Camila Cardoso. So it's winning when you go with Camila, and then you go away from it, or you go into this hero ball type shit. And
that blows my mind.
You start.
Thank you for bringing that.
One more thing, and then Courtney Vandersloot is back, and they got her out there looking like, Magic Johnson is like working with Cardoso because she understands the mission and is staying consistent with what it is that she's supposed to be doing, which is pushing the ball through Camilla. So I don't even think that Courtney is a better player. She's sticking to the script. So, but go ahead.
Yeah. I think I like that point, and I just wanted to tag in on that about. It just blows up when you have a talented coach that plays offense and defense and runs the floor. You have to go through the post because it opens up your perimeter and makes shooting easier for your shooters. Because you force the defense to shift, you force them what we call the squeeze or pinch down into the post areas, and then that opens up your cutting lanes, your slashing lanes to the basket, and your shooting lanes, and that's how backdoors. Even when it's pitched down, backdoor cuts become easier because now you got to sprint out of being packed in the cover, and now it opens up a quick window to cut. And so if you have a talent that you have to guard in the post, use it, run through it. That doesn't mean you're passing for them to score. You're passing into the paint to set up the next score, the next available open person. Because if they start doubling, Camilla can pass. She's a good passer. Out of the post, she has shown that several times because she can pass over top. Most of them, she's taller and can pass over top like a quarterback. And so I don't want to go deep into that, but you have to use the gifts of the players to the advantage of your team. I mean, that's really simple. You got to use the gifts. And so the height, that's the gift. Use your gift to your advantage. That's what I used to tell them. Say, hey, what is given to you? Use your gift to help your team be successful. But the coaches have to acknowledge those gifts and implement those gifts in offensive consistency. I mean, that would just be part of our offensive thing. We run that until, and then you should have a progression we call or a next step to your offense that address this. Double team's going to come, and it's a cheat over, which is going to be a third person. So it's not a triple team, but they're going to cheat over when you have a high level post scorer like that. And so now you prepare for that. So it just boggles my mind sometimes how some coaching staff prepare and did you really just get a job opportunity because you sat down in the bar and had some pretzels? I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm asking for the fam. I don't know. So Van Sloot is back, but she's never going to be where she's at. So she's playing the pace. Van Sloot is playing to pace herself, right? Be effective and be available. And and then I think things in the court with Skylar Diggins is more. Again, I go back to what I see with fans not delivering on promises that has absolutely nothing to do with basketball, but the business behind the basketball, behind the agreement.
Okay. Let me see.
Needs to be, but
Hold on. Okay, let me see. Michelle,
Michelle, hey.
aka 85 Fly, what's happening? I see the commission entered the building. What's up, commission? Bugs, what's happening? Let me see who else. I want to make sure I get try to get some more people in because I sure forgot. Laddie's Way, what's happening? Nandi, what's good?
Yay! Hello.
What's happening? Absolutely. Okay, yeah. Welcome in. The CC show back midday, Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can pull up, talk. Be the coach, man. Same conversation, different time.
it's Chicago sitting at 13. You know.
Yeah, Chicago got to figure that part out. Chicago has to figure that part out.
Uh-oh. Do you hear me? Because StreamYard got me all froze.
Now I hear you. But real
Okay.
quick, fam, please tap in with the Black and Missing Foundation Inc. Too many missing persons of color do not get the attention they deserve, and this organization is doing the work to help change that. Go to blackandmissinginc.com to learn more, share missing stories, submit tips, support the mission, hashtag help us find us. Hey, coach, I want to get your opinion on how AB was operating out of the high post the other night. Should that be the play for the Fever going forward, even with CC?
The thing is, with AB in the high post, what it is, it opens up your backdoor cut. It's a UCL, what they call UCL leg cut or slash off of using the big body AB. AB can also step out if they leave her open in their time, so you can shoot the three or a high low situation. I don't know who she can consistently high low to. That's something we can think about. But the reason why I would bring her out there because you do have slashers and it does open up jump shots. And what you see also usually when you're in a corner, it opens up the opposite 3 point line corner, or the opposite perimeter shooting when you spread the defense out. So if they're keeping the defense modest, I mean, and you have, but besides, if you have a better player that's patient, you can get some handoff action out of it, where you can turn the corner off the handoff, or you can set back off of the hand, or step back off it. Once you get the handoff, either you turn in the corner or you're handing off and pulling up and shooting in the dribble. So it all depends
So,
who's in
hold
that
on, coach.
action. Yeah.
So you finally did freeze up for me. I can still hear you, but you're frozen.
Uh-huh.
You want to
Do you want
pop out,
me?
come back in, and see
Okay.
if that bring
Okay.
your back, so you can get ready and do your coach's corner. Uh, in the meantime, Sweet Pearl, what's happening? How much influence does anybody think Sloot had in this decision to bench Skyler? Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm not one of those people who think that Sloot, even though I call it clipboard Slooty, I don't think that Sloot is making decisions like that. But maybe, I don't follow him enough like that. But I'm not one of the people who feel like Sloot's been running the team. That hasn't been my belief. Happy National Black Women in Sports Day.
Yes.
What was that? That was today. Jeremy, thank you so much. What's up, Jeremy? Y'all be giving Sloot too much credit, no shade. Who is y'all? Who is y'all, Bugs? What did I just say?
I think you said Sloop understood the assignment and what needs to be done for the team to be successful. So Sloop means effective. Because I just signed with the Aces. I think that's a good offensive pickup. I really
We
do.
got a shooter. Let's see what she do.
Development player. Okay.
Let's see what she do. Let's see what she do. Let's see what she
I
shoot.
mean, that's some good offensive potential.
Why wouldn't Sloop give Cardoso the ball last year? She was running and gunning. Wouldn't get that ball to that girl. I disagree with that. That's not how I remember last year. How I remember last year is, and this was a different team last year, too. But what I remember last year about Sloop was that it seemed like Sloop and Camilla were starting to build a chemistry, and then Sloop got hurt. So y'all keep I'm not on that. I'm not on that. I'm not, y'all.
No, so yeah, I'm gonna go over here. So I
It's
think
not
what
I didn't say defender. I said we got a shooter. I said I know you want a defender. I just said what we got. I didn't say it was what we needed. I just simply acknowledged what we got.
right. Yeah.
Don't shoot the messenger. Even though you was the messenger.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Commission's like not a defender.
Not a defender. Like, I'm on it. I got it. KK, what's happening? I don't think it was that. Based on Sloop press conference back in April, to paraphrase, it seems like the idea was Sloop and Skylar to start alongside each other. Right. And then Natasha Cloud got there. Rakia got hurt. Azarae was hurt longer than I think people expected. Dejanay still hasn't played. Will is not who I need her to be this season. There are a lot of things that's going on in Chicago more than Sloop. I don't know why Sloop gets so much focus. But I ain't on that train. I don't know. Y'all can. I don't have no receipts on that. Gamecocks fam is unloading the clip.
Okay. I know, man.
She needed a defender.
Oh man. Once we get rolling, Commish, we're gonna have to do another show again. I feel like I gotta do like the show once a month.
See, this is why we talking about coach. This is why we talking about coach. Coach been back 3 minutes and he already trying to make production moves. He invited a guest, a special guest up on the show. See what I'm talking about? Just a little bit. This is what I'm talking
about. You right. I got my new position that went to my head. I'm sorry. I'm used to being.
I'm teasing.
You the boss. You the boss, Auntie.
I know why Sloop is focused. Let me know if you want to know. We can talk about it. Let's go. Blueberry turnover. LOL. Best nickname ever. Yeah, Coach came right in. He came right in. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll get that. We'll get you scheduled. Have your people call my people. Right together.
All right.
Yeah. We'll get that done right away.
Oh man. I had to take my fishing hat off. Sorry. Man. No. So I gotta go back to this Sloop comment. So people misunderstand when you have a tandem. That's a tandem, That's what you call a 2-player game, where they work well off each other. And so what happens? You put them on one side of the court, and they make action happen, and then that opens up weak side offense for those when the defense overplays those two. So when you have two people that have a good offensive chemistry, then you play through them. And then when you have a person that knows how to get the ball to a highly offensive powered toss like Camilla, you put them on that side of the court with that play. I mean, it's really simple. So what people see is getting off, and what happens, Sloop has to be a decent shooter. When they double, the ball goes back out to a shooter. That's a simple game. So that may be why it looked like last year was a high clip. Well, they needed to shoot that high clip because when somebody got the hot head, that's what you do on the perimeter. It was somebody, but also that perimeter shooter understood the purpose of passing it into the post because she played a lot of basketball.
I got you. Commish. Okay, so Sloop is the focus because people holding on to the Angel thing from last year. Until Sloop went to Jeff and kicked Angel out. That's simple. Okay, I got you. So, I think the part that gets confusing for me in this story or the timeline, maybe it is that at some point I thought it was a press conference where Angel was like, "I ain't doing this shit next year," and she wanted to go somewhere. First of all, I don't know why people. Angel leaving Chicago shouldn't be a thing, right? Like it just shouldn't be a thing. I'm blown away by the people that be like, Chicago did Angel wrong. That blows my mind, right? Like they put together the best team that they could put together last year based on what was available. It didn't work, and they got her in a better position. And then they put together the best team that they could put together as an organization this season, based on the changes with the CBA, the new money, and then people being interested and willing to come and sign in Chicago that hadn't been willing to sign before. So, so when everybody takes it so personal about Angel, if Chicago did Angel wrong, then what the fuck is Atlanta doing to Angel? Because they on a 5-game skid. They on a 5-game skid. Look like ain't stopping no time soon. Fuck going on now?
Seventh place. And dropping.
And tumbling. So I just don't get it. And then for the people that are looking at Chicago, the thing that I keep remembering about Chicago is like, hey, Rakia is not here. This team looks different with Rakia here.
I think they would be in.
And I'm not even talking about offensively. I'm talking about defensively. Defensively, yeah. This is one of the best teams in the dub before she got hurt. So I think that people really need to get out their personal feelings and get their basketball hats on and really look at what the fuck happened here. And it was really just some good business that took place. They were able to take Angel and put her in a position where she could be a winner if Carl can figure that out. And they were able to take the money and the cachet of how their relationship worked with Angel to be able to attract people to come and sign in Chicago again. Because nobody was coming to Chicago. Nobody was coming. Didn't no coach want to come? Didn't no players want to come? Didn't no facility want to come? No, nothing. No. Nobody wanted anything to do with the Chicago sky.
Nothing.
So it was a win-win for everybody. They were able to take the time that they had with Angel and Camilla there and say, hey, there's really an interest here in women's basketball. And if we can figure out how to do this shit right, we can make some money with it. So I think everybody needs to, come on, man, dry up your tears and move on. I don't know. If you thought it was for the long haul and you bought you a house in Chicago, Airbnb it, man, and get you a property in Atlanta and move around.
Right.
I don't get it. It's business. Move around.
Right.
Hold on. Go ahead, Coach. No, I know you're not confused.
Right.
I know you're not confused, Commission.
So
even facilitated her going to the best team. The trade assets weren't there that great either. They did right by her in the end. Bugs, I'm glad you said that, but I want to go back to a baseline where Commish called me out to say, hey, Auntie, no, if you look at Chicago's track record, everybody who's asked to leave has been put in a very good position. They've either won a championship or played for a chip. Is that right?
Or a contending team, right? Or they were in the hunt in the playoffs, something like that.
Kyle went to Phoenix. She just played in the finals. Who else? Who else asked to leave? Mayberry.
Mayberry.
She played. I don't know. I don't think she didn't get to the finals, but she got to the playoffs. Like they don't go to. You don't go to Timbuktu.
Right. You go to compete.
You don't go to, you know what I'm saying, the basketball factory to get back, you know what I'm saying, where they, try to work on you again. You go someplace where you can contend. Yeah, right. Contend. Right. Thank you.
Right. For sure. I mean, again, we know that's a deadly web that they weave in Chicago and a whole different dynamics, as we've heard, even with poly sports, with political Lil, and the take of the sports management of that side of it.
So gosh, bro.
Impact.
Show me right. Tell me that Angel Reese is your favorite player. Why are they losing right now? I just spent like 4 or 5 minutes talking about why they're losing right now.
Need a guard. They need a point guard.
We can talk about upstairs, but why they're losing right now isn't really upstairs. Why they're losing right now is unfortunately injury. Yeah, that's during Jeff's tenure. Yeah. TD Sports. We was just talking about Justine. We got a shooter, but what we want is a defender. Welcome, Justine, but we're looking for a defender.
Vendor. Is that that's what Vanderbilt, right? Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Justine. Yeah, we got stacking them up.
Coach Ralph.
Justine,
Coach Ralph. Coach Ralph.
Shay Rouse. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm not. I said for the Chicago Sky to sell the organization 3 seasons ago.
Right.
So I've moved on from that part. I just have. She
Right.
get
So
10 points in 7 minutes is crazy.
it is.
Michelle,
Um,
don't remind the commission that we need a defender, please. She's already been in here unloading a clip. The commission came in. The commission for real. The commission came in like
oh, we know
straight up,
that,
straight up, straight up, straight up. That's how the
oh my
commission came in.
goodness.
The commission came in hot today. So yeah, y'all. I don't know. I don't think that the Chicago Sky are losing right now because of upstairs. That's not. I don't think so.
No, it's the personnel and just having the right skill set, work together and play together. And go back to what you said, honestly, you need a consistent identity and a point guard for general. For that, they've been um, kind of by committee throughout that, and they've just been having some been able to move the ball together and have success. Now you get into the part of the season where you need that that consistent identity in that position. So it's not saying that the team is not good. It's if you want to get to the next part, success in the next half of the season coming up, as the season goes by quickly, then you know what you need to put in place. And so, let's see if they're going to make any moves or not. That's the thing. So, I mean, and once they were in what top three, top four, and they slid all the way down to seven, that's not a good sign, right? They were lingering around. They were lingering in the top, top three for a while, and then you slide like there. You got a lot going. And then of course we said there's some injuries, things you can't control. But then I don't know. Smesco, can you make adjustments to Smesco and staff and friends? So what does that look like? You
So
know,
okay, okay.
this is not FGCU anymore. Smesco. This is the second
Smesco,
team.
Smesco, but here, Smesco has a whole lot of problems in Atlanta for me. Number one, you ain't got a point guard. I don't care what you say.
Mm.
You ain't got a point guard that you use. Pow, I would have Pow start. Your starting point guard, not
Yes.
working out. Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray together, break it up.
Yep.
Break it up.
It's actually stagnating the offense with those two at the same time. You're right. You're correct. It does. It holds it up. It holds the ball up.
Let's get Medina on the floor. Sorry. Let's get Mo on the floor.
So, do you think it's too much loyalty to that kind of group, the seniority or more seasoned players versus man? You got put your big out there and let her mix it up. Even if, she's a rookie. Put Big Mama out there.
I don't know if it's loyalty. I don't know what you call it.
Or you don't know how to go to, or you don't have offense that goes to the post. You don't know how to coach it. I mean, what?
It's not even you don't know how to coach it. You don't. That's not what you want to coach. Smesco. That's not what Smesco coaches.
That's
Smesco
what you
coaches
need. That's what you need in the
He
WNBA.
coaches three ball line. That's what he coaches. So he doesn't want to coach that number one, right? But you said loyalty. I don't know if that's what you call it, but you got to be able to move on from Brian Howard.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Move on from and okay, if you're going to figure out a way to keep her there, that's fine. But you have to move on from the idea of Ryan Howard as
core player, core contribution.
first option. Like I really think it's Alicia Gray's team, but I also don't feel like Alicia Gray would necessarily be able to grow into the leader that she can be on this team with Ryan Howard there. And I also would just like to see Kai Copper there. That's just me. So you haven't been here. So I got a couple narratives I'm pushing right now. I got a Kai Copper, Ryan Howard swap. So I'm busting up all the Phoenix. Like you can just tear that up. So
they probably need a break.
I'm sending Kai Copper, Kai to Atlanta, Ryan to Phoenix with 18M. Koa Makani, I'm sending her to Seattle.
With Kai to ATL, right?
Atlanta. I'm sending
Yeah,
Kai to
that
Atlanta.
actually work where she's at because she's not trying to get a whole lot of touches compared to how Ryan is. So there's a more maturity with Kai Copper.
But Kai to me, Kai could be a little bit more aggressive and she could get out of the corner in Atlanta a little bit easier than Phoenix. But I'm busting them up. I'm sending Monica Cole McConney to be the point guard of what I call Chocolate City, the WNBA's Chocolate City Seattle Storm. Man,
Big Four.
Not just Big Four. I ain't even talking about Big Four. I'm talking about our farm. I'm talking about like we ain't talked in a minute. Our farm is the one. Our farm is the one.
She got a big.
Listen,
yeah.
Hey, listen.
Right now, I'm shocked. I was impressed.
And that's not to say that the ones that I told y'all that's coming here soon ain't coming. But our farm, something different.
Yeah,
something different. And she know it. She know it. And she already moved like it. Right? Like
I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, she already moved like she a problem.
Mm-hmm.
She already moved like she knows she a problem. So people better get ready. Our farm is the one out of this draft. And I wasn't sure if that's what I was gonna have to say about the situation, but as of right now.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't in the draft looking back. I was like, and then season came, I was like, oh, okay. Let me be quiet and watch hoops, pay attention.
Okay, what was it? Excuse me. What was it that yeah, you can tell she studied Asia's game. But it's a lot of people it's a lot. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is what I'm gonna say about our farm. This how I'm gonna say it. There are a lot of people in the WNBA that have studied Asia's game, right? Our farm seems like she's patterning her game after Asia, and it's in a kind of, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. At this early stage, it seems like it's an attempt to do something kind of like what Kobe did with Michael.
Yeah.
Okay,
he appreciated his game. How he separated himself.
You know what I mean? And I think that she may be the one that has the physical gifts and capabilities to do that. And I say that with the understanding that Joyce Edwards is coming. And I know everybody's like, Joyce is the next Asia, but she's not. Joyce is the next Joyce. She's going to change the game, but Joyce plays it different than Asia.
Yeah.
And Dawn talked about it. And I'm glad that she put it in words, because like Asia got that little jumper. She'll bust you with a little jumper. Joyce wants the contact. She want that violence. She want that physicality. She want to go through you. That's gonna look different, right? And she'll change the game how she changes it. But our farm, I got my eye on her. Go ahead.
No. Again, our farm. I like that. I appreciate you bringing that analogy about Kobe studying Michael Jordan. It's when you appreciate the game and you study the tenacity and the reason why, how they use the body, why they use the body, when they use the body in certain situations. And so that's what you call a student of the game. And sometimes in sports, we don't talk enough about those players that study and observe those things, and they watch someone, even someone that's currently playing. It is nothing wrong to appreciate someone that's currently playing. You appreciate the skill and you want to learn and take from their tenacity and apply it to how you play. Now, if you're trying to be like them, it's different, but it's how they play that you appreciate and how they see the game, then you study their game because you appreciate how they see the game. And that's what Asian Wilson brings. It how she plays is knows how to use her body, why she's using it, and when to use it in certain situations. And that what separates, right, greatness from excellence, from an excellent player, from set above a champion.
Especially on defense. Especially on
Yeah,
defense. Her
especially
ability to defend without fouling, especially
right.
get the block without fouling, her body control is great. Her body
That's
control
right.
is great.
Yep. Keep how to keep your hands up, not moving your hips. Where you're flushing forward because that'd be what they call blocking foul. So you're correct. All those things like that, just controlling your body. So,
But
um,
with
I,
everything that A does, her superpower, consistency.
yep, yep.
Consistency. I don't know anybody else that has been able to consistently do what she's done season after season, game after game.
So, yeah, I appreciate what our friend is learning and move and what she brings and some tenacity both sides of the ball. So I'm looking forward to seeing growing the game. I'm really looking to see what it looks like.
So I'm sending a call McConney there and T. Heidemann. I really like what you're doing, but I don't think that you have a real future in Seattle. So I'd rather that you go ahead and go somewhere else. I don't know if that's Washington, if that's Chicago. It's a couple places
Right.
that need point guards. Who is that also over there with you? Melbourne. Yeah, you can probably move on to.
I listened to your voice show where you had me in stitches talking about
Yeah,
Memphis.
but I like the toughness with Melbourne, right? I like the
Right,
toughness. Like I'm not
right.
saying that she don't belong in this league. I'm just saying that she's not the point guard for Chocolate City.
Right. So what kind of guard? McConaughey needs to be there, right? That's it.
Yeah. So me,
Right.
I want to call McConney there, and I'm keeping Ezzy, Awa, and Dom. I'm keeping them all, and I'll put them all on the floor.
Yeah, I mean you got nice size, um, rim protection, defensively, better and perimeter pressure.
Mhm. I wouldn't
So
move. I wouldn't move Ezzy. I wouldn't move Ezzy out of Seattle. Me, I would. I would. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. That wouldn't be who I would move. So you should say if I'm moving anybody out of Seattle, it's Ezzy. Because if it's me, I'm not.
yeah, I enjoy it's easy to
It's
hide
me.
him in
If it's me,
state.
I'm not. If it's me, I'm not. A healthy Ezzy is in the conversation for defensive player of the year. I ain't forgot what Ezzy was doing.
Right, that's right. You're right.
And I can see, and I
Oh,
can see Dom. I can see Dom is still growing. Dom has days where she has games. She had a game where she went off, and then Dom have games where she got 2 points and 17 fouls. So
he said 17. You said the ones they didn't count, huh?
yeah, so for me, it's still growth. It's still growth that got to take place.
I think with Letitia Hodgman, I appreciate the game and how you play and how she gets after the game. But I think the thing is, it is obvious when you sit down and watch her play in this season over in Seattle. It comes down. One of these players are doing their own thing. Which one is it? It kind of is not a match there. It is quite obvious, and so where does that talent
I
and
think
what?
that, but Coach, I think that she's having a good season, right?
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
it started off slow. But Studbud too doing her thing. I don't see it as I don't see a long-term commitment coming from Seattle. Not with the way that they're leaning towards Flau'jae, and it looked like Flau'jae is trying to put herself in the conversation for rookie of the year. Wish she had 3
Mhm.
point plus games in a row or something.
Yeah. Well, she know about that offense.
And then I got Zaya there, right?
Right.
So yeah. I'm seeing a future. I'm seeing a future here, but I think that they should hold on to their size.
Okay. Right. Yes, I agree. Because you need some. You need
So
some.
here's the
What we
thing. Here's
call
the
it.
thing, Bloods. Did I ever say start all three? I didn't say start all three. What I said was I would put them all on the floor together. That don't mean that they got to start. That's just a package I could put on the floor. Just like Chloe, Ashlyn, and Joyce is a package I can put on the floor. Just like Allie, Tat, Ashlyn, that's a package I can put on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, it's just. I mean, it's similar to football, right?
I hear what you're saying about you don't see them winning a lot of these games right now without Letitia. That's fine. But I'm replacing T with Akua McConney. So I expect the winning to continue. Hey, James. James, I just seen hey, James, I ain't gonna hold you up. I've seen Flau'jae get cooked too many times right now. I'm sleep on her defense. Now, when Flau'jae wants to wake up and consistently play defense, and I mean play defense, not give me that lazy shit where she running up the floor and kind of reaching and all that shit. I'm talking about really get in a defensive stance and play defense. I'm here for it. But right now, I'm tucked the fuck in. I turn the alarm clock on. When the defense come on, it'll go off. But no, that's not what I'm seeing out of Flau'jae right now. I'm tucked the fuck in on her defense. Tell me about her. Tell me about what defense I'm missing this season. She has not consistently played defense.
And thus, that's why I'm not a Coach Lawson fan, and thus that might be fine.
Every once in a while, you getting a steal or jumping in the passing lane and shit. That ain't defense.
No.
Oh, name some. Am I tripping? Name some of the people that cooked Flau'jae this year, please. Chat, help me out. Yeah. Don't say blocks. Blocks ain't. Don't, Jeremy, there you go. Don't say blocks.
Stocks. You still check the stocks.
Yeah, Bugs, just on a triple tower sometime. Just on a triple tower sometime out there. Now I ain't gonna start them all at the same time all the
triple
time.
Tower. That sounds like something on the menu.
Yeah, triple tower you out there.
That sounds like you go to bar and grill, the triple tower that's on the menu. We get the triple tower with the shredded cheese.
See, y'all don't want to talk. That's okay. Y'all don't want to talk. I go back and get the numbers. I go back. Don't worry. Hold on.
You go get Kai Cooks.
Oh, Kai. Yeah. Kai. Oh, yeah. And that was like Big Foe Senior, Big Foe, man. Come on. Thank you, Commissioner. Somebody there and go tell the truth. They lost to the Wings. They lost to the Fire.
That was Barker.
What did Old Miles do out there? They got them by 20. What Old Miles do out there?
Was it Barker on the Fire?
Yeah, Barker. Come on, talk about it.
Yep, Barker. She got cooked by Barker.
So as soon as I'm waiting on Flau'jae to add some defense to her game.
AZ got it too. AZ cooked too. Carla got it. Wow.
Cooked. Carla Lane cooked. Come on now, cooked. Flau'jae got that rookie defense, all hands, and hope you don't get caught. Yeah, no, we ain't doing that.
And yeah, AZ is a better defender.
Oh yeah, I disagree. I don't think anybody gonna have. I think Akua McConney gonna be fine getting the ball to
right
to, up high to all them, any of them targets. Yeah, we know AZ's a better defender. Kyle's little sister hurt, but that was expected. I don't know if it was expected. Like I don't expect. I like when Raven takes the floor. I'm not like, oh, that's her little. She's a little sensitive. She gonna get cooked. Fuck no. I expect Raven to put that what is it? 6'2.5" wingspan out there.
Yep.
Go to work. They go to work. What you mean? No, hell no. Yeah. So don't mistake me wanting to send Letitia Heidemann away from Seattle with me saying that she's not having it this season. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I don't see a future for her here.
Miles, Kiki Rice. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, she put on skates.
Coach over there talking about skates.
I'm not a Kiki Wright fan, but that I remember that was Commish brought it up.
David locked up AT a few times the other day in the clutch seatbelt game. Yeah, Flau'jae can be a better defender if Flau'jae decides to be a better defender. The way Cobb been performing, you can see her making the WNBA team. What Cobb been doing? Let me check.
Yeah.
Let me see, Coach. Wait a minute. How much more time we got? Because I don't want to run out of time. I know we got.
I mean, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Off the top of your head, the rookie of the year is Miles, Bud, Bond, Flaw, and maybe Ledger Walker.
So
Interesting.
that's
Where in the hell is Astier?
right. Yeah, thank
No,
you.
Commish, that was perfect. Earlier, all of the Golden State Vox guards, Burton, Salon, Chin. Yeah, that's enough. I think we've given enough of a list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Miles is the rookie of the year. So Astier is on that list in the conversation to me. Am I forgetting any other? Ledger Walker probably ain't in the conversation for me. Let me see. Cause see, I'm only. I don't care how good you're doing if your team is losing. I just ain't so interested.
Man.
So the Aces got no rookies to talk about. The Lynx got Olivia Miles. The Valks, do they got a rookie to talk about? No, because they cut her. The Wings, AZ,
Right.
the Liberty, Astier, the Fever.
I don't.
Our rookies ain't been playing enough.
I don't.
Yeah, it's hard for me.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes it's
Yeah.
hard to read that
It's
Valkyries
hard for
coach.
me to talk about somebody as a rookie, being in the rookie of the year conversation seriously. If you're not even in the top 8, you're not even in the top 8. There's that. There's just that. So like Fawn, Flau'jae, like
Oh, right.
they probably trying to get themselves back in the conversation. But if they don't get themselves out of like 14th place, it's
You
I don't
can't
let
justify that.
I don't let losers do winner shit. I just
Yeah.
don't. So there's that.
Yeah, I mean, rookie of the year
Um,
because they contribute to a winning team, a winning season.
she's a willing defender. She tries. Mm.
That's not like the YMCA league or something. She tried. She tried.
She gonna try.
Right. Everybody, just
It would be
try.
it would be different if it was like maybe you can, maybe you can't. But when defense is just something that you just gotta do, when you like, she be trying.
Now you get
Just
paid to play defense.
do it. I said, if we look at look, hey, and the thing about Flaw is Flaw turn her head when she running. You think, hey, it's a lot of effort going into the up and down the court. On that defensive side, it ain't a getting the defensive stance.
Yeah. So some
Flaw
people,
play defense. She gotta want to play defense.
yeah, some people perfect looking like they play defense, and she's been
You know
allowed to
why?
do that.
With side and not Breezy. Breezy can shoot. The most important, she plays defense. Maybe Breezy wasn't available. The others are you. Others are sometimes you, sometimes me, except Art Mouse, SDA. Yo, Art Mouse. She looked just like Arthur. You know Arthur? She looked just like Arthur. That's why we call her Art Mouse. I think
Arm,
might be saving. for the second half of the season. Saving who?
Justine
Justine who?
Ostead. You talking about Ostead?
I don't know who you're talking about right there.
Uh,
Liberty was winning with Astia and Johannes started before Sabrina came back. Well, I told y'all that Sabrina was a problem. I remember. Where do I think tonight Latta will be successful? Any places that give her a chance. Any place that they give her a real chance to be successful, she'll be successful.
Valkyries.
Half of defense's effort, probably about like 90% of defense's effort.
Right.
Do you think defense plays a part in them getting drafted? If so, I think Malaysia Puali has a legit shot at getting drafted if she plays D like she did last year. Malaysia Puali is getting drafted. James Jackson, that's not a.
Yeah, that's
It's a
not
lot
a
of kids.
question.
It's a lot of kids that you can wonder about next year. Malaysia Puali ain't one of them. Malaysia Puali is getting drafted. I hope that she continues to add to her defense like she's did last year and over the summer. But Leia's drafted. You Tite from the Valks. Breezy available, but she might not have not been asked. Two might not have wanted to come. Okay, that's fair. The Aces need defense, not offense. We agree with that, Bugs. Nobody disagree with that. But we always make the assumption that teams don't go after players. And I'm pushing back on those narratives because I've heard players this season say somebody from the Golden State, who was it? Suarez? Was it Suarez? And they was like, why didn't they give her a developmental contract? They did. She didn't want it. She wanted to go where she wanted to go.
Yeah,
So
right.
all I'm saying is, how do we know? We don't know. Breezy available, like Kamish said. Maybe she didn't want to go. Maybe they didn't ask. We don't know.
Yeah,
But to always just be like, the team didn't. Players are coming out and saying, no, they absolutely did. I didn't want that opportunity. I wanted a different challenge. That's all I'm saying. I didn't disagree with what we needed. But all I said is that something else could be true.
That's right. That's right.
God damn. What's up, Joe Mama?
No.
Right now, Miles doesn't play D like she should, but she's a rook. Should grow. Coach, what do you think about the DMPs for Laney in New York?
I mean, we know that previously she had was recovering from injury, but I don't even think that's the case. I think you just got to change, with a new coach. So we don't know factors. I'm not making any assumptions on having received. And so from my coaching eye, that can just be a difference in philosophies or not in the future plans. But I would, if you asked me if she's 75% healthy and ready to go, I'm not leaving that wealth of talent and wealth of basketball IQ on the pitch. I'm putting it on the court. So my first thought concerning physical welfare is there healthy or is there some other things we don't know what's going on? And if she is healthy and there's a difference in philosophy between player and coaching staff, then, unfortunately, when you see DMPs, a lot of times that tends to be, okay, don't hold me to it, just generally speaking, tends to be a sign of moving in a different direction or partner, so moving on. So, and I'm not saying it's happening, as it's most of the time it tends to be when you see that, especially a player that was a fairly good, much big contributor last season for for Liberty. So so I'm not concerned. It's just interesting to see what direction this takes. Because then somebody else could unfortunately get hurt, and then Laney's needed if she's healthy. So you just never know what happens in sports. But right now, it just sometimes it seems just new coach, the staff moving in a different direction. Possibly, I didn't say hold it to me. I don't have the receipts. Just sharing from our coaching. There's some possibilities what that can be indicating.
I think it's the same thing. Keep her healthy to move her.
Yeah. What is that?
Can't risk it. Can't risk it. Keep her healthy to move her.
Yeah.
Coach, congratulations on your new appointment as pastor. Many blessings to you and your
Thank you.
congregation.
Thank you. Yeah.
Commission concurs. Marta, yeah, I went to the dream. That's a fair point. The coach's sparks is stupid. You need a bucket, but all she cares about is the 3-pointer. That's her strategy.
Yeah.
The Suarez getting playing time now. Looks like
Well, she doesn't. The coach Lynn doesn't have the coach whisperer with her this year. Thank you, Commish, as well.
Yeah, she got about 10
Right.
to 15 minutes. Passat to the Aces. You would think the Clarkies would be happy that they won, but no. They sent Stephanie White paid Becky to throw the game. Stay with laughter after the game. They should. Here's the thing. Never mind. Asia turned it pretty good. It's gonna be sore for a good week or so. Okay. We always said that about Lynn Roberts since she coached at Utah. You're right, Coach. I just don't think DeMarco likes her fit in this offense. Unfortunate. Oh, let her go. Marta's got some playing time. Yeah, she getting about 10 to 15 minutes. She's averaging like 3, like 6, 4, 6. 3 rebounds, 2. But Marta made that decision for her. Like, if I'm going to be on a developmental contract where I'm only going to get to play 12 games, I don't want to play at home. That was playing at the crib. I can always come home. I'm finna go to Phoenix. I'm finna see a new place. I'm finna do something different. Plus, we never know what other opportunities these young ladies have because of their brand deals and their NIL that allows them to be like, hey, let me move around and do this. I don't know. She may always wanted to have a casino. I don't know. We don't know. But the fact that they have the opportunity to be able to move around and do something different, I love it. This only takes up so many months of their life, and it only pays so much money. So
we got other business.
Drive it the way that is best for you, right? Like, make it work for you. Don't make that money. Don't let that money make you, right?
That's right. So those young ladies already came in with other streams of income, as you said. So I think that's where the times have changed, right? I don't need your money. I got my money. I got money making money for me coming into the league.
Like, some of them came in. Some of these young ladies came into the league with like 4 times their rookie salary already in the bank. If they made 250,000, some of them showed up at practice the first day with $1 million already in the bank.
But I mean, that's just where we're at.
The beauty of life. The beauty of life. And then to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go develop somewhere else. I feel like I can develop better here. I feel like these are the things I work on. This looks better. I like the weather better here. The traffic is better. I don't know, but I got options.
So and I think the other thing is that I like when you bring it up. It's not how it used to be. They're not. Well, I got to make this is my only stream of income for that. Is so much other things like you said with the NIL and branding in 2026. So I'm excited for that for women's sports and women professionals because they shouldn't be subjected to if I don't get this, then this doesn't supply. A good portion of income for myself and my family. So I like that there's these other opportunities and not just beholding them to deals that they really don't or endeavors they really don't want to take on just to play professional sports. You should have that freedom to decide.
Plus, we already know, depending on kind of what pregame meals they serve them. That matters too. The pregame
meals. Yeah. But you said, well, that 2 seasons ago, said Kyle Compton's got some good preseason.
Preseason, I mean, that pregame meal. MJ, what up, though?
Pregame meal. Pregame, yeah. Was that 2024 season?
What's the word? Yeah.
Lava. Same with a pick.
Let me see. So, Tessa Cam is out. Has anybody seen Tessa Cam? Most importantly, did y'all see Joyce dropping in threes on Tessa Cam? Y'all seen Big Joyce, not the little one, dropping in threes on Tessa Cam? Okay, never mind.
How
I know
did
y'all
she
seen it.
do?
I know y'all seen her dunk earlier this year.
Yes, I seen that highlight.
Now she's shooting threes. Y'all worst nightmare finna come true.
Oh my goodness.
Fever is a better team without Clark. Stephanie White is able to execute the point of attack defense that she wants without Clark. She's able to hide Mitchell while Raven, Ty, and Lexi cover gaps.
Uh, I mean that's a obvious. That's a good.
That
Go ahead.
that I think that's a cop out.
Right.
I think that's a cop out. Stephanie White chooses to execute the point of attack defense that she wants when Caitlin Clark is healthy. When Caitlin Clark is out. When Caitlin Clark is healthy, she lets bullshit go on. If she didn't want it to go on, she'd sit Caitlin ass down. But she don't do
Yep.
that.
Yep.
So that's a cop out. I I'm calling that out. Like they're a better team without Caitlin. They could be a better team with Caitlin. Stephanie has to stand on business 24/7.
She's an enabler.
Which means whatever money you making right now, in the words of Big Drip, compound it. Because you could be on your way out the door. But I want you to have the integrity to go out your way. Execute what we see you can execute. We don't. Here's the thing, Stephanie. We don't care nothing about Caitlin pouting on the bench. We don't care nothing about her kicking the bench, throwing no tantrum, throwing her water bottle. We don't care about none of that. Matter of fact, if she does it, we're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be memes and all kind of stuff. So do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Well, Uncle, I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah, something. Is that a hand? Or what's that?
I don't know. It looks like she raised her hand for something.
Yeah.
So yeah, Coach, I just think that's. I was sitting here thinking about that. That's kind of lame. If you the coach, be the coach.
So yeah, so you saying on the accountability piece that she's taking the easy road out because she doesn't want the backlash or want to deal with the standing up to this accountability and decent, and we call it just decency and order, or would they say, in the lack of government, we have decorum. Where's the decorum on the team, right? So yeah, I agree with you. So you went into this profession, and sometimes you have to have those courageous decisions and those courageous conversations to show people that you want to respect the game that gave you the opportunity that you have. That's number one thing because you played and you're a coach, and so you're not even respecting the game that's given back to you to put that got you in a position where you're coaching and doing what you love and making a respectful amount of money in your lifestyle, right? And so yeah, so from a coaching pay for Stephanie White, you're not. I mean, I got to go to this. You're not respecting the game right now. You're not giving back to the game. The game is giving to you, and so I struggle with that. And so in that part, I got to hold myself to accountability. Again, I say I'm willing to coach right. I'm willing to do the job right if it means losing my job because that means I kept my integrity. So. So if that's shots fired from Coach Coleman, Stephanie White, oh well, or maybe it's a question of where's your integrity and holding people accountable for the game. Because what you do is you take away from the quality of the game, you take away from the product from Indiana, and regardless of what it is, and you don't give the best product to Indiana, you're not when you beat around and you walk around and tippy toe around what needs to be addressed, you're not putting the best product on the court because there's always something taken away from it. So
Yeah, you are not. I agree. I have not saw a video of Steph praising the 7 turnovers. But we know why it was only 7 turnovers. What happens when you got a real point guard on the floor?
right.
Simple. 133 in the chat with us. Hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. It's your first time here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Do not miss the next pull up. Don't miss the next CC show Thursday at noon. Coach, you got Coach's Corner coming up today. Is that right?
We got Coach's Corner coming up today.
The return of Coach's Corner. Let me see. What gets me is January and Stephanie White are supposed to be defensive coaches. Yes, 7-8 games. They gave up 100 points plus points in NFL. You're going midway through the season. I wish that they would fire people midway through the season, but here's my thing about January. I don't know why anything should get you about January. The Indiana Fever organization has already showed you that they don't give a fuck about January, right? You saw Cece berate her, right? She doesn't have any respect for January, and it's pitiful. So, yeah. I wish they would let January be a defensive coach, but they don't even let her be the assistant coach that she is. So that they don't even give her the respect that she
That's a wealth of knowledge.
Wait. What I do? What
we got?
What I do? Tell me. Well, I fix this thing over here.
All right, who we need to blame?
Actually, need to blame here. Come on, let's talk about it.
Drum roll. We listen to the commission.
The commission, put it up there.
Survey says, what you say, commission?
How about the best collegiate player of all time?
What, the one with no championship? The one with no college championships? Okay. Winning the games tonight? Do we want to go there? My producer. Let me talk with my producer first.
Before we go to who we got winning the games tonight, let's go ahead. Take your Coach's Corner time, sir, and then we'll come back together and talk about games tonight. Let's go.
Yes, here we go. This is Coach coming back. Coach's Corner. We have WNBA basketball at its finest. You see dwellers trying to figure out how they can play defense and score a basket from 15 to 14 to 13, Connecticut Sun, but they did get a win without Olivia Miles. That showed you how important and how sometimes how fast size and height and youth matters, and also having a post presence consistently in the paint. Number 14 is Seattle Storm with what Auntie calls Chocolate City. They will need to make some moves. Well, I think we expected that, but are we surprised about Chicago Sky? Isn't the coaching? Tyler, just ask Tyler. Ask Tyler why. Let's go back up to the top of the list. You got Las Vegas Aces. It was with a tough loss last night, but what can be missed? But we have Minnesota Lynx. How long will he stay with number 2? They still need a point guard. What will they do? You got Golden State Valkyries there. The Cosby, she's very tough. Running the system. Run the system, they must. Number 4, Dallas Queens. You got the Page and A, Show, P, and A on the tour. They all go on tour with a mic. It was a mic and a hoop in their hand. New York Liberty. I think sometimes too we blip it in, but they're the engine. I think they can. New York Liberty, can they uphold the system of the new coach? We say Marco. I'm not a believer, but maybe you are. Let's see how he can go. Can he go very far? Indiana Fever, are they on fire? They're at number 6. Will they move down? Will they move up or move down? What will be next? That player has convinced that doesn't want to be responsible for her own demise. We dream the number 7 getting Adrian Reason, and you got Alicia Gray, and no more Ryan Tyler, please. But basically, what we're trying to say, those who are in the top 3, they figure out how to win the game and play defense consistently or defense, but when it matters. We got so many things coming up, but what I want to share with you, though, whatever your best team may be, when it comes down to the crunch, it's about what your perimeter defense. It's about what can you feed the post, right? And it's about what who do you trust the most? But now it looks like sometimes what we see, some of the coaching can be a little suspect. Is it just you? Or is it just me? Now, as I come to a close with this coach's corner, keep your eye out on these rookies. Who's going to be the Roy Rookie of the Year? Keep your eye out on that because we had some trying to rise to the occasion and they had no fear. You got Juan, you got Fall. Azzy Fudd on the rise. So, but with Azzy is never a surprise. So, I am excited to be back with the fam once again. This is not this is the beginning, not the end. So this is Coach's Corner on this Tuesday afternoon. We got games coming up tonight, so we're gonna watch them real soon. Hey, till next time, Coach's Corner with Coach Coleman.
All right, Coach. With the coach's corner. Let me see what we got over here. Hey, B, what's happening? My son have been leading in all these games to blow it in the fourth quarter. I was shocked the Lynx did not win in the end, but I'm also convinced they've been taking on purpose.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Ash. Yes, real quick. Yes.
You think they're tanking on purpose? I don't think they're tanking on purpose.
Yeah, so you think it's just a lack of finishing, not knowing how to finish close games? That's what you said.
I think it's a lack of not knowing how to finish, but also roster rotations.
So
I don't think it's tanking. I don't think it's tanking on purpose. But I told y'all, I don't even think it's tanking. I told y'all like 3 weeks ago that they had checked out. I told y'all they was doing interviews on Sun Time. I told y'all they was coming in late. They was taking 3-hour lunches. Like they are checked out.
We moving. It's moving time.
But not everybody is moving, and they know that, and that's how come they're moving like that. They're not moving like a team that's like, yo, let's build our chemistry up because when we get to Houston, we really want to be good.
Yeah, it's like
that ain't how they moving. They moving like, man, hey, you know how they moving. You remember? So you old enough like me to remember what it was like to get a yearbook. You remember how it was when you moved out of school, get your yearbook signed? That's how they moving right now. That's how they moving right now. They
sign my yearbook. You gonna sign my yearbook?
They walking around in Uncasville, getting their yearbook signed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the janitor, the people they know, they can. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, it's still a solid talent.
They're not blowing them out because the Sun aren't a bad team. They just can't close, and the rotations are messed up. If they used Anissa Morrow different, they probably would look different.
Yearbook season.
It's yearbook season. Yeah, but I said last year that the Connecticut Sun wasn't a bad team.
Bye. We're not going. Bye. You're leaving. I'm not. Bye.
You know what I mean? And then save me a page. I want a whole page. Save me a page. I'm gonna write on it later. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you had the one friend that took half a page, man. Like,
Save me a page.
I didn't get some people's phone numbers until the yearbook. That was the craziest thing. KIT, keep in touch. All right.
Girl, I'd have been called you.
Right. You gonna give it to me at the end of the year?
You gonna give it to me at the end of the year when I ain't gonna see you again until September. I ain't, you know what I mean? Golly, man, we could have been talking all year. What are you doing? Suns having fun right now. They playing completely free. They have really good players on the squad. They ain't got nothing to lose. Don't nobody expect nothing from them. The coach is not losing these games on purpose. Actually, if that's what, I'm not gonna argue with you about it. If that's what you believe, go with it. I disagree. The coach say he thinks so too. I just don't think so.
I mean, you got to know better as a coach. If you don't, then move. Okay, we got to talk about that.
He's been out the past 2 games due to personal. Do you think he is traded? We y'all check my content. How long ago did I tell y'all somebody need to go get that young lady out of Connecticut?
why she's still invested in her conditioning and everything and that. Nisa Morrow's worked hard, so yeah, I would love to see Nisa in a different. I like her work, work ethic and how she gets after it. So I'd love to see her in a different situation.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Ashley. Here's the thing. And this doesn't have anything to do with Hannah. But if they're taking to get Hannah Hidalgo, they're silly as hell. Hannah Hidalgo doesn't fix their problem at all.
No.
Hannah Hidalgo doesn't get them in the finals next year. Hannah Hidalgo doesn't fix their problem. And why would you go? Why? Man, you got Layla Lacan. You better try to play basketball.
Right.
Man, what?
I mean, so
that's not a knock on Hannah. That's not a knock on Hannah, but it's not like, oh man, when we get to Houston and Hannah come, everything is good. No. what people need to understand and get ready for is the expectation that is gonna be on that organization when it hits the city. That's the team that won 4 straight. That's the team that set what a dynasty was. That's that organization. So Houston, the city, AB, correct me if I'm wrong, is expecting the Comets to show up. Not the Connecticut Sun that flew here. That ain't what they're expecting. They're not expecting what's going on in Connecticut to be what's going to take place in Houston. Houston already got their outfits together to come show up for a team that's going to be winning. So wow. you can sit around taking for Hannah Hidalgo if you want to. Hannah, if they try to come get you, run. Hannah, are you one of those kids that can go back another year like Tessa? If you can and they try to come for you, tell them no. Don't go for it. No, Hannah. Tell them no, Hannah.
Don't go
run,
for the hoop
Hannah, dreams. Run.
There's some hoop dreams. Don't go for the hoop dreams. That's lucid dreams as well. That's a tall order. That's a great point. That's a tall order, a legacy that still people remember to this day and uphold in the highest esteem. So it'll be interesting to see how, with this transfer of franchise, to see how management handles and what they're able to compose as a roster, who they're going to keep, who believe they can do something with next season. They believe could be a contributor. And
right.
So it's going to be interesting. I mean, get your popcorn for that one.
They'll do better, coach, and they'll do better trying to keep Madison Booker in Texas.
Yeah, that's right.
They will, and I have not necessarily been on board for that, but you can put a Madison Booker with a Layla Khan
and put fans in the seats.
I guess BG is coming home. So
BG coming home.
Yeah, I believe so.
So this will be the last one for BG.
You think it's Maddie or Hannah? I think they'll only keep Sanaya and Layla. Everyone else is questionable. Oh, good. Let us go. Good. Bye. Well, bye.
They're leaving. Bye. I think also with Madison Booker in Texas, I think it's just keeps fans there, Texas based too. But I mean, Madison can play, no doubt about it. Madison can play the game. We just question whether he can show up and consistently in big moments in big games. That's the jury's still out on the observation.
They can show up in big moments in big games.
The jury's out whether she can show up consistently.
Okay. We're gonna find that out this season. We're gonna find out a lot about who Madison Booker is this season, because there's no Rory, there's no this on you, Madison. I mean, who else is down there? Zaya Van.
Yeah, went is over South Carolina. Came over from Texas.
Getting Hannah and keeping some of those dogs. Hey, listen, you can get Hannah and keep some of them dogs if you want to, but tell me what you're gonna win with them.
A new car. No, Like, come on now.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Right,
Like
right, right, right.
this
That's
in this league right now, you already have Layla Khan, and then you have VG. So the most important thing for y'all to go get right now is Hannah. How serviceable do you think VG is going to be in Houston next year?
you said how what serviceable?
Yeah, how serviceable
VG?
against the
I
bigs
think
that's in the league right now?
I think it's gonna be limited time. I mean, VG is got high mileage, man. It's still Honda mileages. Man.
You like Booker, but you don't think she's going top two? Good. Houston ain't picking top two. You think Houston got the top two pick? Tell me why. Good. Are they picking top two?
Um, I don't see
Is
that.
the order out?
If it did, I missed it, but I would have
I
usually
thought
heard
I
about
thought I thought Connecticut gave a pick away, but maybe they picked up somebody pick. I'll always mix all that up.
it. Yeah, trade for picks that happens.
To you is Juju and Hannah what?
Juju and Hannah.
Justice Carlton is in Houston, ain't she? With her sister. You doubt
Is that what
Juju is coming unless she went to ship this year? Interesting. I don't know. High life. What's the word?
Yeah!
Big Rich in the building. Hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Somebody hit that cash app. Buy
Yeah,
some
hi.
coach of Pellegrinos.
Yeah, but Pellegrinos. Actually, I did have one yesterday. I did.
I don't see a natty under Gottlieb, so Juju needs to go on. I don't see a natty under Gottlieb either, but
No.
Gottlieb should stay. Doing the championship the first year we have to build. Yeah, but that ain't building right.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be much minutes. Back to BG, I don't think it's gonna be much minutes. It's just more just a
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think the first thing that you should do is put up the window. Well, I don't think that's the first thing you should do in your building is put up the window. Get a foundation.
yeah.
But
Mocha. Of course she did.
what type of career do y'all expect Hannah to have in the dub? What do y'all expect from Hannah? What does Hannah's WNBA career look like? Is she a starting guard? What is Hannah? Starting point guard? What is Hannah? Just real question. I'm curious.
I think it's gonna be a challenge when she first comes in, because it tightens up. Perimeter the guards just get faster as you, and then the question is still, can she play?
Wait. I'm sorry. Let's go to Hannah right after this. You think that
Mhm.
BG is a good bet? You think she'll retire in Houston? I think she'll retire in Houston. And she talked about being a coach in Houston. I don't think that she's a good bet, right? I don't. I think that there are too many plays that she takes off. I think that there are plays where she doesn't even make an attempt to try to get rebounds that are near her. Um, yeah, I think that for all of the basketball that Brittany Griner has played and shit, all of the basketball that she probably just even forgotten. I think that she could be a much better vet for this league. So no. When I think good vets and good ambassadors of this game and this league, I'm sorry, BG is not one of the people that I think about, and it kind of pisses me off because um she could be better, right? I just that's just me. I think they will put BG there out there to get some quick buckets and stabilize the offense. I think Hannah will be an all-star player in the WNBA. Hannah's size does worry me a bit. Elite. You think she's an elite point of attack defender? Okay. Dog mentality, good score. 5'6", like Rory, like Georgia. Um, so we had this conversation, and maybe I have to wait for Rob, somebody, but we've had this conversation about Hannah before. Is Hannah a point of attack defender, or is she a free safety type defender where she can roam and come and help get in passing lanes and wreak havoc and cause chaos? Talk to me about that, coach.
Again, we talked often in the past by that, and I'm never convinced what you call a face guard or a 1v1 defender. I haven't seen that consistency from her, but I've seen her be able to, as you already mentioned, play in the passing lanes, see the game from her weak side where she can get into help position and be effective in the help position. But the only concern you have is help position, and the pros look different from the help position in college, and they play a match, and in Notre Dame they have to play a matchup zone type of thing because they're always outmatched in size or to protect their short bench they didn't have a deep bench either last year, so way into the tournament Notre Dame had to play that. And so yes, she could put pressure on a player guard and cause some turnovers, but consistently as far as 1v1 defense, what we call face guard defense, I'm not convinced yet that she has that down and how what we call how to turn the player, how to turn the player away from their strong side and from their strong move and force them to a counter that they're uncomfortable with. So that's what good defenders do: push them into spaces that's not their strong spots or their strong areas, and force them to make a move in areas of the court that they're not comfortable in. Every good offensive player has area of courts that they perform the highest at, and then there's other areas of the court that just they're not uncomfortable. That's a known fact. That's a scientific fact. And so when you get down to defense, to that level, I don't see Hannah in a 1v1. I see her more being able to see the field as in football. As you said, I like that analogy, free safety, and being able to pick off the interception or set somebody up for the fumble as they do in football. They set them up and then the player comes in and knocks it away. So yes, great question. Love it. I want her to be a better 1-on-1 because of her 5'6", her size. She needs to be a better 1v1 defender. So I want her to be because I think that will.
Hey, listen, let me tell y'all. Would you say Roy Harmon had a dog mentality?
No.
Okay.
No. I say she had a work hard mentality.
That may help Hannah, but being 5'6" and being able to play defense in the WNBA got Roy Harmon in witness protection. When the last time you seen
it?
Right? When I found out that she was the same size as Georgia Amore, it was like, dang, y'all the same size and you can't get on the floor. So the dog mentality may help Hannah, and I see y'all saying, hold on, let me. I think players underestimated Olivia Miles. I don't know if players did, but I didn't underestimate her. My take, Olivia Miles is still the same. When it comes time for her to have to defend because where she's at, they're playing for chips. They're not playing to get to the playoffs. Are built to be in the top 1, 2, 3 in the league and be in. They're playing for. They're trying to get to championships. So the situation that she's going to be in when it's time to go get a chip, she's still not small. She's still not big enough, and she still does not have the defense point of attack at all to be able to stop the bigger guards that I think she's going to face when it's time for that. So while I said she has the offensive game that translates to the WNBA. When y'all was ready to call her Magic, I was like, not doing that because Magic is a complete basketball player, and y'all should go check him out. Because when it came time to defend, and it came time to go step in the middle and be the one, he was able to do that. She can't do that. That's not who she is.
Right.
It's just not who she is.
Right.
So I'm rooting for Hannah. Y'all know I love Hannah. All dog, all go. Hannah's gonna have to land in the right situation. Yeah, she's gonna have to be in the right situation. Where's she lands, where she lands, what that system looks like, and who she lands with is going to be really, really important in her success.
I think it was a great question because I like that question because her offensive ceiling is high and she can go on go. She has that fun. You know what I mean? She has that. You don't have to ask or put her on fire. She has the fire, and so that's where you don't want to count Hannah out. But I'm just concerned in that fundamental area of stopping somebody 1v1. That's the only concern I have for her. So and it is not just because I'm from Jersey myself. It's because she has the skill set, a pro skill set, no doubt. But as far as a defense, the defense is what sustains you when you move to the next level. You can stop somebody, and you can stop somebody often, right?
So let me ask y'all this. Olivia, you say Olivia benefits from having all that space for playing with McBride, Courtney, playing with Grace like Howard. Are they good enough to win the chip? Do y'all think Minnesota can win the chip this year? Real question. Coach, you chime in too.
Again, and you know, it's going to go right back to.
You can bring back a healthy Nafisa. Do they have enough to win the chip? Talk to me.
To me, it goes right back, Auntie, to they don't have a true post presence. And then again, I heard in one of your lives a few shows back, you talk about Cheryl Reeves, a great system, right, that gets them to where they're winning. But then there's a point where you got to let the players play, make plays, and it may not be your system. It's just they can make a basketball play. So can Cheryl? My thing is, you have a coach that can get them there, but then you got to trust the players to get you to the next step of that too. And so sometimes it can be too rigid, Auntie. So again, but the biggest part personnel wise is they don't have a true or consistent post presence, which then affects your what post defense. And so you have to answer those few things. And then we go back to what happens when you're chosen one. Point guard goes down. You don't have a backup, right? You don't have a true facilitator there, and so that shows that's exposed. And so there's a few skill sets, select slots. I think they need to be filled and addressed. But also, I have to agree when I listen back to a few lives is that sometimes we come into a point where your system works to get you winning, but it doesn't get you championships. So it's time to move on from that system, right? Or are you willing to grow or to modify to change your system, right? You show
Absolutely.
you can be a good coach. So what is it? What is it that you willing to step back and look at? What is it that I need to do to make this a championship system, not just a winning
Gotcha.
system in the regular
Gotcha.
season?
I see India Navar has been released by the Dream, right? Does that mean that Jones is back?
So possibly, right? That's
Does
what could be an indicator.
that mean that Jones is back? Is Bree back? Is that why Navar is gone? Somebody help me out in the chat, please.
Right.
I don't know who they bringing in. I've been crying for the Lynx to get a legit big next to feed for years. Sure, I won't do it. Okay. Let me ask y'all this. With Hannah, if you drop Hannah in Connecticut right now instead of Layla Lacan, who are they?
Let me see. I think you win some more games with him just out of fight, just out of all dog.
Oh,
I
1, 2,
do.
3, go.
I think you just the fight piece, the piece that you can't coach, and Hannah's the one that doesn't want to comprehend or understand or accept losing, right? So you love to have a player like that. So I think with that engine like that competitive engine, I think you see whole. And I do see on the pro level. I think you see more players that will understand where Hannah comes from and will rally around it, will gravitate to her. Um, Because sometimes you got friends and friends, kids that get scholarships, and they kind of too little soft for Division I scholarship for me. But that's just my coaching purview, right?
Got
Like
you.
you
Got you. That
Division,
makes sense.
like you Division I at what? Like who did you know? You know.
Yeah. Ooh, huh?
So
Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. Backbone.
right, like who your parents? So, but yeah, I do believe when you put a Hannah Hidalgo with like some pros, then that attracts and draws, and they will, there will be
So
there could be a vibe there.
I wanna ask this question too. Um, and I know I see you saying like Hannah is a better shooter than Layla Lacan. I think that's the point you make it to me. Is that right? So, but
She
here's the
could
thing.
be, she could be,
But
she
here's the
could be.
thing. Is she? And I asked
No,
this question. My
right
question is
now, no.
how good is that shot at 5'6", getting it off on WNBA players,
Woo!
right?
That's what we right,
Versus 5'11", versus
right,
5'11", right?
right.
Real question. It could be that she's a better shooter. Can she get that shot off in the dub against these players? Or will she be regulated to more kind of attack the basket, dump it off, get your shots when you can? Real questions I'm asking.
I mean, the pace picks up in the pros, right? The pace picks up, shot clock is there. It seems like it's faster. You know, I think she has to pick her moments. When you're open within the flow. I think if anything, when you have a hand in it, depending on her to be, she can create passing gaps, as which she's seen
Yeah,
she was willing to do in the NCAA tournament. She created some passing gaps with her
and
penetration,
I,
driving to the basket.
and understand you personally want to see a Hannah and Layla backcourt. Okay, when I said shooter, I meant bucket getter. Got you. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Um,
okay.
and understand, I'm not saying that I don't think that Hannah will be successful at the WNBA level. What I think is that Hannah's success looks different than what it looks like at Notre Dame. That's what I think. I think it looks different than what it looks like in at Notre Dame. And in Notre Dame right now, she's asked to be the scorer. She's asked to be the everything. It was Hannah or bust last season, or am I tripping? So she does the bulk of the scoring. She does the bulk of the defending. I don't think that that's what she's going to be asked to do at the WNBA level, and then she'll be able to have some specialties. We'll see what those look like.
No, definitely, definitely. But and I think these are some great questions because you have such uh, it's a complex thing, right? Great skills, height, next level. How does that look? Can she rise to the occasion, right, and still be productive,
So
right?
I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
Who's more of a bucket getter, Hannah Hidalgo or Tanaya Latson?
Woo.
Don't get quiet in the chat now. Who is more of a bucket, Tanaya Latson or Hannah Hidalgo? And don't let your South Carolina feelings get in it, right? Like we talking about hoop player to hoop player, game to game. Who's the bucket getter in that conversation? Talk to me now.
I I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say I feel Laskin can do it like a switch, but more consistently than Hannah. It's just a different way that Laskin goes about it. I'm comfortable. If I'm coaching in Hannah or then, but it's just Laskin has a different maturity
So
than
let me ask this:
Hidalgo.
Latson and Hidalgo played in the same conference? Yes. Florida State,
Yeah,
Florida
ACC.
State, Florida State,
Yeah,
Notre Dame.
yeah.
And Latson was the what when she left out of
He
Florida State?
scored.
She was
top
the what?
leading, national leading scorer.
She led the who? Say it one
Nation.
more time.
The nation.
Everybody.
So
She led everybody.
so that's probably why I said I'll go with Lasky as a coach.
Led the nation in scoring. And I asked y'all, who is the bucket getter? Answer my question. Answer my question.
They ain't want to say. They ain't want to say her name. They want to say her name. Auntie. It only got second team All American. Yeah, that's
Yeah, okay.
that's
Yeah,
cool
okay.
intentions.
And
That's
and I'm
intentional.
not talking about that dog mentality on defense. I'm not trying to say none of that. I said, who is the bucket getter of the two? They played in the same conference. They played against each other. In the same season, who got the most buckets? Armin, Georgia, and Hannah are all the same size. 5'6", ain't they?
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
No, they're
They're all
same size.
5'6".
Yeah,
Okay.
the same size.
They're all 5'6".
Yeah, you ain't tripping. It's the same.
Cut from the Sparks because they didn't want Latson to be Latson. Do I think Miles being there made a difference? No, I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. Mm-mm. Like cheat, good energy. Oh my goodness, coach. How have you been? Good to see you in the chat today. What up? What up?
Cheat.
What's happening?
What's happening? What's up? I got hoops in my cup, teacher. My cup is full. They're having a good time.
So yeah, I mean, again, like I said, y'all, I'm not saying that I don't think that Hannah will find success in the WNBA. Just like we gotta look at these things. These guards getting bigger. Yep. Well, I don't know if Drip was just there to watch that Sparks mess. I mean, Zaya Cook was playing on the other side too. There's another Gamecock in the building too. Like I don't think he just all went
right.
But yeah, I did hear that Drip was in the building. What else we got on the list? Hold on. What else is on the list? Tonight's games. Coach got to get a pick'ems.
Oh, Pick'em is back. Watch out. You got me excited. You got me hyped.
Coach got to get his pick'ems in. Pick'ems.
You got me hyped. Man, here we go. Pick'ems.
Y'all been talking about y'all been missing Coach. Coach is back Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 times a week, noontime. Pull up. Don't miss it. Somebody hit the cash app. Buy me a Coke. Buy Coach at Pellegrino's. She got the towel back on the shoulder and everything. He working hard over there. Let's get to tonight's pick'ems.
Tonight we got the Buckets and Fun Show playing at 8 p.m. playing at New York Liberty, playing the Liberty. Yes. This is in the Barclays Center, 8 p.m. Eastern Time at the Barclays Play in Brooklyn. This is at home with the Liberty. Both teams are 13-8. Both teams are 13-8. Dallas is playing well. Liberty's playing well. I am going to go with the experienced Liberty, and that's who was back. I mean, it's not defense, but just they have some more depth. So tonight I'm going to lean into experience that the Liberty brings in spite of the coaching change. It seems like it still to me seems like Liberty are playing in spite of the coaching changes. And that shows you that they have a solid team or an experienced team when you can still win and you're trying to work and get adjusted to a new system. So that's the 8 o'clock game in your nightcapper. You're on your 10 p.m. Eastern time game. Hold your seats. Hold your seats. Chicago Sky and Phoenix. Chicago Sky and Phoenix. Tell me who you have. I've given my picks. Let me know your pick on that game, Dallas. And I showed to share with you and told you my pick. You got Dallas is playing. Excuse me, Sky playing Mercury, and that will be in Phoenix. So I'm going to go with Mercury. They are at 8 wins. Ish. Sky's at 6 wins, is 2 game separation. But I am going to go with Phoenix. I know it's a lot going on down there, and they're struggling. But in this game of the struggling teams, I'm going to go with the upper hand to Phoenix with that. Kyle, get it done, baby. Get it done, Kyle. Go for Latte. So there you have it. Those are my picks. You can say who you want in the chat on that. That is just Terrific Tuesday, July 7th. Pickles. Brought to you by Little Leroy's Chicken Shack and Brown Paper Bag of surprises. Okay. Bring your own plate. Okay. Pickles. Back to you. Oh man. So we got you want Dallas to win. You think Chicago will win this game? I got Phoenix, actually. I'm going Phoenix. You got Chicago. You can have it. Hey, Mocha Latte, you got pickles. Excited, man. Y'all turn me up. Y'all got me turned all the way up. Y'all got me turned. Stop it. I'm so happy. My stomach hurts from all the fun, the laughter. It's just, All right, back to you. The pickles is going on. Back to you, Auntie.
I know you didn't say you got Phoenix over Chicago.
I do.
There shouldn't be anybody in Phoenix that can do anything with Camila Cardoso.
I know. I went with this. I was feeling sorry for Kyle. Yeah, so you think they got to go inside the post to make it work?
Sloot, that's what you said you was gonna do, right?
That's what they said.
That's what Sloot said she was there for.
Yep.
So I mean, come on. Like at some point, you got to take advantage of the Camila Cardoso in your building. I mean, on your roster.
Mocha Latte funny. We need a soundtrack for the pick. I think you're right. So
the other thing we need is you need to go ahead and sing the birthday song by yourself so we can play it when you're not here because you've been missing birthdays.
Oh man, okay, you gonna record it right now? We gonna do it right now?
No, it ain't nobody's birthday.
Oh, I thought you was
send it to me on like a voice note, because then I have to come in here and try to find it out.
Like text and tape, like say.
Yeah, and then you could warm up your vocals and everything. Me, like that.
me, I'm the bottom of the
wheel. Like that, yeah. Now, what did you say? Who did you pick in this first game?
I got Liberty over the Wings. I think he just got experience. I'm going with experience over. Youth is winning. Don't get me wrong. They have some mid-seasons, what I call some minis on the squad.
Let me tell you what's wrong with me. That
Uh-huh.
experience couldn't beat the Valks. That experience couldn't beat the Storm, the Sparks, the Mystics. Like
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
the one reason I don't want to go against the Liberty is because like Stewie usually don't try to lose to another Husky,
Right.
right?
Right.
So it should be some really good Husky on Husky crime. Um,
That's three
but
Huskies, right?
what can Awak do with Hanshu? Who wins that battle?
Mohan Shu is what top in threes, right?
A lot of
In the
times. I
league.
don't know. You know
Yeah.
what? That's a good question. I don't know if Natasha Mack is back. Let me see if they say anything about that.
Yeah.
Coach, tell me.
So who wins that battle?
As part of his pickums, he would at least tell us who gonna play, who ain't gonna play. But you know how
Oh,
people
yeah,
react.
okay.
They ain't worked in a while.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah. Okay. I'll
He
let
got to
you.
get it.
I got it.
He got to get
I
it
got it.
now.
I'll let you
Uh,
know. I'll let you. I got it next
so
time. Hey,
Stevich is out. Sabali is out. Of course, Dejanay is out. Roshan is out. Mac is out. Wickham is out. So for
all right,
tonight's
that's
game.
thin. That's thin. I mean, but I think Sably gonna be like that all throughout the season.
So my concern with Sabali is it's just a lot of concussions back to back for me that I'm concerned about. I don't like that for her. And then I'm not
Are
being
they
funny, but
discussions?
real question for the people who for my medical people, um, because she cut her hair, can a concussion affect you differently when you don't got that pattern? Does it matter? That's a real question. Um, because I don't know. It just seemed like it's less protection. I don't. Real question. Um, what MJ Loverman said, because I know he said, here's an extra credit fact. See if you can guess it. This WNBA team went from 14 turnovers to 12-7 in consecutive games. The total went down. Which team achieved that? Oh, you were late. They gave the answer
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah, it's fever, man. You
Yeah,
funny,
yeah. To say, yeah. Pastor Coleman, Andre said, "What's up? What's up, Andre?
Andre. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate
You
you.
need you need the wings to sweep the liberty for your dream, just in case for standing purposes, standards purposes. Got you. You ain't slick. Shout out to Blueberry Turnover.
Oh man, this
Let
stretch.
me see. Coach, that was all I had. That was all I had. You got any hot
Oh
takes
man,
before you ready to get out of here?
my hot take is. Let me look at these standards here. I'm very into these standards. I'm. You know what I'm impressed
What's that?
with? I'm impressed with your aces, man. Finding ways to stay around at the top. I mean, and you facing so many I mean, let's be honest, it's a lot of challenges going on right now.
Oh man, we thin. We
Yeah,
thin.
it's a lot. It's a
Thin, man.
lot of challenges going on with the aces. So, um, my hot take is that Golden State will bump up and take bring them. Well, Minnesota will bring itself down. We don't know how long Little Miles go. I don't
Yeah,
ever.
really, she's playing good basketball, and I hope for their sake, and for her sake, I hope she's not going long.
Right.
I hope she's not going long.
Number eight spot. Number eight spot. I see that can still. And the crazy thing is that the Sparks are not out of the eight spot. That's the sad thing with that eight spot. If you look at it numerically.
It's okay. Wake up tomorrow. Wake up tomorrow. It's okay. Wake up tomorrow. Maybe
That
tomorrow.
was
Wake up.
I
Wake up
like
on
this.
Thursday.
I like this. We'll see. We'll look at it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get a fresh pair of eyes on that on Thursday and see how that's
Yeah.
looking.
But no, the ace
After
spot.
Indiana comes for a visit.
For visit, okay, right. But the A spot is going to be the revolving door down to the wire. So that it really is. That's going to be the revolving hoop, the hoop, as the hoop turns. Because I don't see the Mystics able to hold that spot consistently or move up because they have too much going on. They need to figure out. Um, so if they can figure it out, it looked like they were going to move up at well, could have, but then it just weeby wobble. It started getting like what's the name?
We we don't fall down.
Fall down, yeah. What's the game where you try to pull the block out? Jenga.
Jenga.
Yeah, it's not Jenga janging. So when it's not Jenga, it's janging. I mean, it's falling, getting janky. So, and I like the talent. The sad thing is, I like the talent that Mystics have on their squad. So you should be able to put something better together. So, in my own words, Sidney Johnson and friends and staff, what are you doing? What's your
Hey,
playbook?
You know what? I hope that Sydney didn't think that they were all the way sold on him. Because man, you see how Jamila was here and then she wasn't? Yeah. Y'all know UGK. One day you hear, and the next day you gone.
Gone.
One day you hear, and then the next day you gone.
Yeah, the first 4 games you was in a winning.
You wonder how long Sony will be out. Sony Citron? Oh God. Oh no.
Yeah, she just went out. That's all. She just went out.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything on Citron. Any updates on Citron?
Check some injury reports here. All right, Citron.
Okay, so she's missed 2 games. Man.
Yeah.
Okay. Dream signed Walker Kimbrough. Oh, is that why? Okay, so it wasn't Bree Jones coming back. It was Walker Kimbrough coming in. Interesting.
They cleared it for somebody.
Well, I mean, hey, listen, Walker Kimbrough is interesting because is Walker Kimbrough the one that I seen beat up on Texas on the Canada team, but they didn't let her play. They didn't let her play in LSU. Is that who that was?
She beat up on him.
No, I might be mixing her up. Oh no, that's Shatori Walker Kimbrough, right? The last game she played was the 4 overtime. Oh damn! What happened with Stewie? What happened with Stewie, GG? Oh, I don't know when Rice coming back. That's a good question.
You said Rice? Yeah, how long Rice been up? Yeah, Rice been out.
So let me ask y'all, who's more important for Toronto to get back, Rice or Sykes? And then we gotta let the pastor get out of here.
Rice or Sykes, Toronto. I mean, I think you need. I mean, I'm gonna lean towards experience there. I know that's my word of the day today. Experience, right? I think to like Sykes gives some anchor there.
Honey, I notice y'all keep cheating. You can't say both. If I say one or the other, the answer can't be both. That's cheating. You got to pick one. You got to pick one.
Yeah, I gotta go with Sykes.
They're not both the same important. You gotta pick one. You get to have one back. Who you want back first? Y'all can't keep cheating like that. Coach, it's been absolutely wonderful hanging out, talking with you. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Looking forward to talking on Thursday. Give us Emily. Made it in the building. I gotta holler at Emily. Scoring and a bit more defense. Sykes. Okay. Coach, get ready, get out of here. Give us something positive to get out of here.
Anyway, my friends, it is great to be back. Great to be back with my friend. Be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance. We want you to know that you can always rebound from your mistakes. Pass it forward, pass kindness forward. Any random act of kindness, always pass it to the next available person that's willing to receive your kindness. Also, never, ever, ever be scared to shoot your shot when you're open because you never know when that ball will come back to you again. And always, always do your best. Play your best defense against all the negativity that may come your way, that you may stop them from scoring in your life. And no matter what you do, be the best version of you today. Till next time, my friends, keep hooping. My friends, keep hooping. WNBA Tuesday night lights coming our way, 8 p.m. Eastern Time and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Lights, camera, hoops. They're
And
on.
there's a special PSA. Hey, don't hold me. Don't hold me against. Don't hold what I do against the coach. Jesus still working on me. Okay, don't hold me. hey, hey, don't don't hold it against the coach. My thoughts and my opinions are mine. Okay, they not his. The Lord still working on me. And with that, y'all, until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.
Oh.
Let's talk sports. The CC Show is back, y'all, and we out.